when you do that video next off season of coaches that should be on the hot seat,
Yes.
Mike Locksley better be in that video. And I don't care if they beat Rutgers or not. He better be in that video. This team is way too inconsistent, and they're just very undisciplined.
Okay. All right.
I'm not calling for his job, but I do think a hot seat is deserved.
Okay. Hot seat for 2022. If I remember correctly, you picked them. Did you pick them 7-5 this year?
Yeah, I picked them 7-5. Yeah.
Okay, 7-5. They've got the opportunity to go 6-6. I believe I had them at 6-6 to go to a bowl game.
You did.
Okay, so 6-6. They've got a chance. That's good. That's a toss-up game, I would think. So I'm right in line with you, McD, in terms of the record's not that out of line in terms of what you anticipated and what I expected, but better competition, more competitive against Ohio State, Michigan, Iowa. Those are 3 blowout games right there. Just not competitive in those games.
I agree. I didn't talk to you after the Michigan State game. I thought they were competitive and had opportunities in that game, but it's like one drive, they'll do really well nailing offensively, and then the next drive, it'll go out of control. And then, and by the way, the quarterback for Maryland, Tola Tagovailoa, he is not the answer. I want to see them possibly try other quarterbacks against Rutgers.
He might be the answer to most difficult name to pronounce in college football. He might be the answer to that.
That might be true.
Give that to us again, McD. No, I'm just kidding. You're good. You're good. Talia Tagovailoa.
I know, it's probably good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What don't you like about his game? Because he can sling it around. He makes a lot of mistakes.
That's what I don't like. I think he's making way too many mistakes. He has the arm talent, but he makes way too many mistakes. He's wildly inconsistent. Like one play, he'll make a spectacular play, and then it's the next play, he craps the bed. So, in my opinion, I would like to, and I still think he can get more consistent. I think the number one goal for Maryland in the offseason needs to be try to get more consistent. Don't sit there and run out against, West Virginia and play a great game against them, and then turn around against, Iowa, and then get ran out the building 51-14 to a team that doesn't have much of an offense at all. So I just want more consistency with Maryland. I don't know if Mike Locksley is that guy, though, to bring more consistency. That's why I think he should be on the hot seat. I think he's a great recruiter. I think the team overall plays for him, but I question the direction of this team and the identity of this team. I really don't think Allen has much of a identity, and I question if he can get this team to be at least more consistent.
Well,
so that's where I'm at right now.
I can understand your frustration, and again, the record's not that far off of the mark, but I just thought that they would be more competitive against the better teams. Not that they would take them down to the wire or anything like that, but not lose by 40, 45 points to Michigan, Ohio State, and Iowa. Make those 2-score games, those kind of games.
And in Locksley's defense, they are improving every year, Ray. I could tell you from year 1, and we're on year 3 with Mike Locksley now. On year 1, they were down 24-3. They were folded up with a cheap 10, lose this game 59-3. They showed some fight there early in the second half. They got to 31-10, and then the kickoff returned it. But they got to 38-18 before Michigan just pulled away. Next thing you know, it was 59-18. So they do show some fight. I do think overall they're heading in the right direction, but I do question the direction of this team primarily because of the consistency issues and the identity of this team. I really don't think this team has an identity because they're just wildly inconsistent.
I get you, but
so
we also have to understand that teams don't. Most teams are in a game, and then the other team pulls away to make it 38-18. It's not. We think we were in the game at 38-18, and then they pulled away.
I didn't think
if you follow me.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't think we were in that game. I was just happy that they came out throwing punches down 24-3 instead of pulling up like a cheap 10. Like they were actually able to go back and forth with them a little bit. But and I expect us to lose this game against Michigan. I'm not coming on here saying that we should have beat Michigan or anything. I thought that we were going to lose this game by at least probably somewhere around 2 touchdowns. But I was very disappointed after this game overall with just with everything. I mean, to me, this game was basically Maryland season in a nutshell, which is dumb penalties after dumb penalties, which it's really starting to frustrate me. The defense is inconsistent, the offense is inconsistent, the whole thing's just inconsistent. It's just this game is basically a nutshell of the Maryland season. But I think we'll beat Rutgers, go 6-6. Get to a bowl game. The Maryland needs those extra 15 practices or so. So I hope that we go ahead and do that. But Mark, that's all I have for you. He's probably calling you sometime this week. I'm sure you have other callers talking about more things not involving the Terps. But thanks for taking my call, Mark, and go Terps for beating Rutgers.